Come on, come on. Oh, no. Boom, 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 boom. What's up, what's up? Hmm. Hmm. Yo, 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 yo. Appreciate you, appreciate you. What up, what up, what up? We are live. Mute this. I don't want that. I don't want that. Yo. Well, Crawford dominated. As you know, you were here last night. We have a week in between fights. You know, we're gonna chill. Talk about UFC Noche. Overall thoughts, all that good stuff. Crawford. What up, Taryn? Appreciate you, buddy. Week in between fights. Yep. Yep. Unfortunately. Oh. The boxing event felt like a UFC event for some reason. Yes, it did. It was good. Like the fights weren't really competitive. Um, I gotta be honest, but they were fun. It was crazy to see. Honestly, it felt very surreal to see Crawford and Canelo. Very surreal. Ugh. Huge. How can boxing purses be so huge? I think just different investors, different, politics type of thing. The co-main was good. I didn't. Are you talking about in UFC? Because in boxing, I didn't think it was great. I'm getting sick of people talking Kurt like, can we let him RIP? Well, it's weird because, yeah, it's weird because I think talking about it in like a positive way, dude, the problem is obviously agree, disagree, whatever that is, the way it all happened is horrifying. You know, so at least for me, it's weird where moments feel okay, and then I remember we just seen that happen for the first time in my generation, and that's crazy to me. Raised, what's up? Canelo lost, as I said. Um, so I'm not necessarily. I'm sad every time I see it, but I'm more upset and I'm more mad when people talk shit about it. Not about like what you're doing. You're fine. I'm talking about when they diss them and stuff. Um, I don't know, man. It's a hard one. It's a hard one. And they're mocking him. That's the one thing. Yep, I'm never played with. That's very wicked and evil. I agree. I agree. What's next for Lopez? You know, shit. I mean, if they give the fight, it depends who they give the fight to. If they give the fight to Lerone, then Yair. If they give the fight to Yair, he fights Lerone. I don't think Mobzar deserves to fight him. Then you get idiots trying to compare George Floyd, not comparable whatsoever. Yeah, not even close to the same thing. Not even close. Crawford, GOAT. Incredible. Hold on, my cat. Yair should be cut. He's not great, that's for damn sure. That is for sure. Now she just won my son's room. Kitty, yep, kitty, kitty, kitty. He fucked his ass up. Yes, he did. Yep, Crawford beat up Canelo. Yep. Again, the scorecards, like the actual scorecards, they were all sorts of fucked up. They were basically saying that Crawford needed the last 2 rounds like he did to win the fight. It was tied. That is some corrupt bullshit right there. That fight really wasn't competitive. Just because you're moving something backwards and you're missing all of your shots, doesn't mean anything. I had it 10-2 Crawford. Yeah, I had it 10-2 Crawford. Maybe you could say 9-3. Maybe. That's being generous. Yeah, they're still treating Kirk like, yeah, it sucks, dude. Kirk was such a truth teller. George was a career criminal. He was what made my community bad. There's a blue, so I can care less. Yeah. Yeah, there's some other stuff to that, Taryn, you know. People aren't happy about some of the stuff that's coming out about it, but, you know, you're not going to say something and then... Exactly, Rays. Media fucked up big time. They're also in part to blame. Oh, yeah. I mean, one of multiple things, but absolutely they are some to blame. Abso-fucking-lutely. You can't spread disinformation and then be like, oh, why did this happen? Yeah, I fucking wonder. I wonder. I don't care about politics, but R.I.P. Kirk, yeah. Yeah. Only time I really care about is when people fucking lie and then someone's talking and then that happens and then you're like, what the fuck? Nice night in San Francisco? Whew. Yeah. Appreciate you guys. Be sure you're slapping that like button, sharing the stream. Super chats are always welcome. Appreciate you. Every morning I wake up looking at a big red bridge. Damn. All right. Shoot, did I put it on my Twitter? Crawford dominates. Shoot, I was gonna do a damn super chat, or not a super chat thing, but it's not showing up. So I don't know if I can do it for some reason. Damn. Also, Kirk was involved, father in his child's life. George Floyd was a deadbeat, so you can't compare the 2 men. Yep. Lopez versus Rodriguez should be next. I agree. I gotta be honest. I like Lopez a lot in that matchup. A lot in that matchup. %100%. Yeah, Colin Walsh looked pretty good. I mean, he was very active in that matchup, but the other guy didn't do shit. Landed some couple nice straight lefts, but other than that, he looked bad for what, 17-0 or 19-0, something like that. Does Lopez Rodriguez play out on the feet? Honestly, probably no. I think Lopez would try to take him down and submit him. Lopez versus Rodriguez, Diego Lopez. Yep. Nice hat. Thank you. Stephen King said that Kirk advocated for killing gays after the assassination. No fucking way. That is such bullshit, not even close to the truth statement. Ugh. I'll pick Lopez too, but I feel Rodriguez would be better striker of the two, so Lopez would have to grapple. Well, his hands aren't great, but his kicks are good. So I think that would have to force Lopez into grappling early. Later, I think he could do it. You ready for Oberg Reyes? Yes. Remember that crazy elbow to Korean Zombie that Yair pulled off? Yep. In a fight that I thought Zombie was beating the fuck out of Yair. I thought Korean Zombie was doing really, really well in that. Yep, no UFC this week. Yep. Did you see the comments I left on Charlie Kirk? On Charlie Kirk, boy? No. Yeah, they are still being stupid. Oh. Huh. Obviously, I didn't if I didn't reply. Man, obviously. Hold on 1 second. God damn it. One second, I'm sorry. My God, people are fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous, man. I don't understand what the fuck the point of all that crap is. Man. Go? I don't even see it. So I don't even know what you're talking about. Lopez Volk, good fight. I think Volk would still beat him. Oberg Reyes, yep. That's the problem with a lot of people. They're too sensitive these days. Like, why did what Kirk say affect you? Yeah, exactly. But it's a lot of hit dogs out here, and maybe the shits fits them. What's up, Johnny? What's up? Jim Silva disappointed me. I told you. You got too cocky. I deleted them. Of course you did. Of course you did. If you type something, don't delete it. Surprisingly, Gene lost. Not surprising. I knew it. Jersey Goat, send them here then. If you have something to say, just say it. We can have a conversation. I don't like him a little. He was a piece of shit. I'm sure you didn't watch anything. I mean, there's literally nothing at all that you could tell me that I haven't seen to tell me that he's that. Because that's just not true. Who cares? Again, Goat, you didn't watch what he actually did. You literally didn't watch what he was talking about. Literally. You just seen headlines. You just seen the slogan. You're not seeing what he says. So no. Tacos or pasta? Pasta. We need Yair, Lopez Yair. Sure. It's a crazy matchup. I agree. His message was prove me wrong. Who cares? Well, then you're an idiot. Because clearly he makes it very clear that he's not. The prove me wrong means nothing. He's saying debate me. Tell me your opinions. Like, I can go on Facebook right now and I say a black woman don't smell too good in the private area, and I have a black woman comment something negative, then I know who I'm talking to. Maybe it fits what I said. No, I'm sure you watched clips, Go. I'm sure you didn't watch his actual debates. Seeing snippets and seeing portions and nitpicks isn't seen as actual stuff. Doesn't matter someone says nobody should get... Exactly. Very aggressive message to have proved me wrong there. Again, you're not listening to what he said. It's not a hard thing to fucking feel, to realize what he's saying. You had a typo? Okay. It's not aggressive at all. It's not aggressive. It'd be like me meeting up with you guys somewhere and being like, having a slogan so other people can see and they want to come. Tell me who you think's gonna win. I'm gonna tell you who I think's gonna win. You tell me who you think's gonna win. Prove me, show me wrong, prove me wrong that your guy's gonna win. There's nothing wrong with that statement. Nothing. Jersey Go, being confident in your beliefs means you are yeah, exactly. Also, prove me wrong. It's a statement. It's just to get people to come talk to him. There's nothing wrong. Overconfident even. Me personally, I don't care what Kirk said simply because he's just a guy on the internet. What he said doesn't affect my life. Yep. And even if, like I said, I'm not saying you have to agree with opinions because that's fine. There's no issue with that. But to say, for anybody to be like, he's smug, no. He's a piece of shit, no. You clearly didn't watch anything of substance. Pay-per-view, why'd you delete it? No compassion? Dude, Drizzy, get the fuck off my page. That exactly. That's exactly the problem. Get him the fuck off my page. Unfucking believable. Like I said, my issue is not people disagreeing. We are allowed to have disagreements. That's okay. We can talk it out. We can do these things. We can do that. No issues. Because maybe something you guys tell me, I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, you're right. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm not thinking of something you guys are, and it changes my mind. Ever heard of a saying called hit don't holder? No. No. God damn it. Next week's card is so trash. I don't think so. Let me see. We have Contender Series too. We do have that. Shoot, we have two of them. Okay. The main event's awesome. Awesome. Co-main sucks ass. Jimmy Crew, sure, I'm there. Jack Jenkins, Ramon Tavares is good. Jake Matthews, or Jack Jenkins is good. Jake Matthews, Neil Magny's fun. Tom Nolan versus Charlie Campbell, I like a lot. Loma Bomi versus Alexia Tharna. Navo Sterling, Rafael Rodolfo Biaboto, I like that too. Colby Thicknessy versus Joseph Musasa. That's what that is. I don't mind this card. Cam Rouston versus Andre Prochaska. That could be fun. Oben Elliott's back on this card. I don't mind it. Do you believe one day America will have a civil war in the coming years ahead? I'm not really. I'm not educated enough to have that answer. I'm honestly glad Gene Silva lost, right? Even if I granted you he had no compassion or remorse for being an overly confident know-it-all in his beliefs, doesn't mean he is a piece of shit or deserved what happened. Yeah, what a fucking wild. What's the main event? Carlos Ulberg, Dominic Reyes. Sterling Bellator should be decent. Should be, yeah. What if Carlos loses to Edwards? Then it's really over for the fighting nerds. I'm very curious to see how they come back. It might not be the worst thing, for them, to be honest. What's your thoughts on Crawford and Canelo fight? Rip Charlie, by the way. Yeah, R.I.P. Charlie. I called it. I mean, yeah. I maybe thought it was going to be a little bit more competitive, but I really wasn't competitive. So, it's what I thought was going to happen. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you're slapping that like button. Let's get up to 10 or 11 likes. Super chats are always welcome. Get your message read before anybody else. I appreciate you. What's with Dana White and that Muhammad Ali law thing? I'm not really for sure, unfortunately. Not going to lie, Kobe thinks he has thick thighs. Okay. He doesn't, actually. He's like 120 pounds. He's bigger than that, but 135, so barely bigger. Barely bigger. Who do you think Alexander Hernandez should fight next? He's on a 4-5 win streak. Yep, he is. What is he freaking ranked now? What is he ranked now? Oh, yeah, anyway. Anyway is a fucking monster. Holy moly. Is that guy good? Anyways. Go back to fight night. Oh, yeah, George Hardwick fought. I fucking forgot about it. William Batista, Andrew Fisher won a decision. Wow, Tom Crosby got destroyed. I see here. The undercard is not good. Really bad. Really bad. What round did you know Crawford was definitely going to win the fight? 8. What's the law thing about though? I think it has something to do with payments, like payouts. That's usually what happens to truth tellers when they pass away, because they hit so many nerves and people with the truth. When all the people do is mock them. Oh, 100%. He isn't ranked. He's not ranked. Ooh. Let's see. He has to be ranked on Tuesday. Has to be ranked. Let's see. 55, 33. Oh, he'll be 33 in October. So he's probably going to be somewhere around 20, I would assume. That's 55, I believe. Yeah, 55. Let's see. Where is he at? He called out Michael Chandler, which I don't mind for the rankings-wise. Yeah, he's number 20. Called it perfectly. It's interesting because you could have him fight Nasser Haqparast, but who's also on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fight win streak. So that's interesting. He's 11-7 in the UFC now as Hernandez. He should move up to probably 18, past Jared Gordon. Shit, you could have him fight Grant Dawson. I'd love that matchup. That'd be awesome. Have him fight Renato Marcano. I would suspect we're going to see more of him on a short notice matchup. I bet that's what happens. Ever heard of a guy named Kevin Samuels like Kirk? He was a truth teller and people mocked him doing his passing too. Really? Damn. Calvin cooked Vargas. They said Colin was way better. Oh, boy, was he better. It wasn't even competitive. He deserved a ranked fighter now. Yep. I don't think he's taken Ruffy's spot at 15. I agree with that. Grant Dawson outpaces him, in my opinion. Oh, outpaces him? I agree. If he can get the grappling going, yes. I want to see Caleb Plant beat Berlaga. I agree. I agree with that. For sure. For sure. Yo, what's up, John? Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Same thing is going to happen to Andrew Tate when he passes away, because he's also a truth teller. He's a decisive one. How do you think Gene Silva versus Steve Garcia would go? I mean, Steve Garcia has way more experience. I probably honestly would pick Steve Garcia. And he hits like a Mack truck. It's so crazy when people were telling me, "Oh, Gene Silva shit the bed. He didn't. He was winning the second round, and he didn't look very good." And it's like Diego Lopez ended up having to fight his fight, Gene Silva's fight, in his way, where I'm sure Lopez didn't want to do. He didn't want to exchange with him like that and continue getting hit. And what does he do? He finds the shot and finishes it in the way Gene Silva needed to fight to win. Lopez finds it and wins it. Wins it. It's crazy. And how would a five round rematch between Diego Lopez and Mavzar go? Much different than the first time. Much different. Lopez versus Mavzar is the play. Ooh, I don't mind that. But what's up, Bully? Yeah, Yair versus Lopez even. That's fun too. Lopez versus Mavzar too. That'd be great. What's your thoughts on Jake Paul as a boxer? He has fought nobody. I think Jake is getting better and taking it seriously. I don't think it's impossible for Jake to be a champ one day. I absolutely disagree. He's fought nobody. He's fought nobody good. Nobody. Nobody that's a true boxer. Who's next for Silva? Arnold Allen? You could do that. That's not bad. Lopez has been training wrestling at Oklahoma State. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah. Let's hit that like button. Try to get it past 10. Jake Paul versus Canelo. Canelo would absolutely mollywop Jake Paul. Mollywop. It wouldn't even be. It would not be competitive. Jake Paul is not that guy. He thinks he is. It's because he's never fought anybody. Canelo looked outclassed by a smaller guy last night. Crawford's not smaller. Just because he's in a two weight classes lower does not mean Crawford is smaller. You see how big he was in there? Yeah. Faster and more power. Also, Jake Paul is not a great boxer. Again, he's fought no boxers. Lopez ate Gene Silva punches with no problem. Everyone says he was supposed to get knocked out. I agree. Do you think Crawford will stick around at that weight? I think he'll retire. You know your boxing, bro. I'm definitely subscribing. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. What's next for Volkov after he wins against Almeida? I don't know if he beats Almeida, so I don't know. Crawford should go for 160 belts. They asked him if he was going to go up, and he said no. I guess that'd be down, right? Because he fought at 167. I don't think you should go down. After you put on weight to get up, it's never a good idea to go back down. Ask Roy Jones Jr. how that went for him. Ask him. Who has the 160? That's a good question. Boxing champion 160. Is it Boots? It might be Boots. It might be Boots. Weight limit 160, so it's, well, I don't even know that name. Kanebek, Carlos Adams, Laura, Chris Eubanks Jr., Aaron McKenna, and then some more. There's 10 of them. Boop, 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 boop. Probably going to go against Benavidez. That's interesting. Volkov in his prime, he's never been better. I doubt he loses. I agree, but we'll see. Crawford, Alvarez reminded me of Justin Gaethje, Max Holloway, with Holloway moving up and pulling it off. Yep, I had no doubt, so I wasn't surprised. Do you think they stopped the so-called Nelson fight too early? The what? Isn't it Charlo? No. That's the reason why Holloway lost to Topuria, because he went back to 45. Yep. Damn, I'm boxing casual MMA all day, baby. 10 champions. Haha, yep. Yep, there's 10 of them. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Waldo got NT in the bag. No. NT's really good. What's up, Taj? I think Holloway beat Gaethje last year. He should have stuck around at 55 when fought Topuria up there. I agree. 100%. Oh, my gosh. Hold on. Damn it. Fucking forgot what I was going to say there. Hold on. Damn it. Business talking about having to diverse hire in vain saying they are gonna hire more pilots. So Charlie. Okay. My God. My picks for Dana White's considers all first round finishes. Ooh. I don't care what nobody says. Despite Holloway losing to Topuria, he's still a nightmare matchup for him. I agree for sure. I haven't put my picks out. I will here soon. Because people seems to forget how good Holloway doing against Topuria. I agree. Taryn, you must like seeing Holloway get knocked out. Are you using a typewriter? No, it's my keyboard. I think it's a mechanical keyboard. What are you looking for? I'm not looking for anything. It was a fucking reply to that stuff. They are going to show that qualified. Jesus. So basically, Rudy, Gen X Reviews, he does rude advice on TikTok, and he has a YouTube channel as well, which I don't mind. Are you reading into about true crime? No. Topuria is too good to not catch Max once on the chin. Well, he caught Max a couple of times on the chin, and it didn't hurt him. Just the one shot Max was coming in, that hurt him. And then he got finished by a barrage. Only got knocked out because he went back to featherweight. Lightweight is a different animal. Also, his chin is more strong in that weight class. Agreed. Who do you have in Spivak Shamil? Shamil. Yeah, Rude Advice is way more stronger at lightweight than featherweight. Agreed. Winner of Volkov versus Almeida against Aspinall? Yes. We don't know if it's strong or he has to fight Topuria again to find out. 155. Fair. So basically, we were talking about how, again, it's these people that they never watch anything. They just seen headlines, all this, so they have this based narrative. And then they come out and they talk about it like they know, and then they're like, well, I don't know, but I didn't like this, I didn't like this. So I was like, well, you can't really say that if you don't know, because then you're misquoting, you're misspeaking on certain conversations. And that's an issue, obviously. That's how misinformation gets spread. So he said a lot of stuff that some people had said that he was racist and stuff like that, and people think that. So I said he didn't have racism in him. He was talking and seeing what other people were thinking. He wasn't rude. He wasn't mean. You shouldn't count on something if you didn't actually hear him. And I'm not talking about clips. Actually watch him debate. He was kind and just wanted America to be better. So he replied and said, this was his quote. This is the thing that got me. If I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified. Now, for people that have watched Charlie, they know what that means. Big payday, yep, huge purse. If I'm Crawford, I'm fighting Alvarez again to make another big payday. Sure. What about Walter Walker, Muhammad Usman, Walter Walker all day? I truly believe Holloway can. Kirk was not racist whatsoever. Agreed. Truly believe Holloway can beat Taporia. Yeah, he got knocked out, but he was doing very good. Oh, yeah. I heard some baseball player got an $800 million contract. That's crazy. And like I said, people that know, they know what he was saying. The people that see the quote, they're like, oh, that's so fucking bad. Out of context, it's not great. That's why you have to look at what people say. This is what I said. I said, Rudy, you have to see the damn video out of context. It sounds bad. Watch the video because it's not bad. And then I said, but the truth isn't the quote. It is out of context. He was talking about businesses, talking about having to diverse hire, and them saying they were going to hire more black pilots or any different race. So Charlie said that, but he also said he hopes they are qualified, and that's why they are there, not just because the business has to hire that, has to hire African Americans, has to hire Mexicans, which no one has an issue with people hiring that. That's not the fucking problem. That's not what he's talking about. He just hopes they're qualified and they didn't rush them through the goddamn door before they got the full training and to fly the pilot, to fly the fucking, airplane. It's a simple thing if you've seen any goddamn thing. It's not hard. It pisses me off. And it pisses me off because, like, you're speaking on something you don't know what you're talking about. I seen the quote, he's bad. Oh, did you do any research to figure out why he's saying that? No, oh, okay. You can't talk about it then. I'd put 1K on Ilya if you ever fought Max again. Fair. They also called Kirk racist for the said about George Floyd, which was the truth. Taryn? Yes. Hiring for the sake of diversity. Exactly. U.S. Open makes $20 million more than again Super Bowl. Tennis on top. Not because they are competent. Yep. It's wild to me. I am fine with people not liking him. I'm fine with people having different takes. I'm fine with people thinking otherwise. You don't have to agree with everything. Fine. But to sit here and say he was bad, he was mean, he was rude, he was racist, he just wanted to be proven wrong out of context again, which none of those things are true. None of it. Ugh. Most people respected Charlie, even the ones who didn't share his opinion, and that's the fucking what's it called? The same people. Like, those are the people. It's like, we don't have to agree, but we're people. It's conversation. It's the same thing we're doing. We're going back and forth. That's the thing that has it so fucked up in my mind, because I talk. We talk about sports and stuff at my job. That'd be like me and a coworker talking about sports over the game or whatever, and someone didn't like it, and then doing that to me. Oh, you didn't like my opinion? What? Charleston White speak the truth about Charlie White. Like the female SS agent that fired a gun while Trump was attacked, so she was not competent. Yep. Fumbled it again. Yep. Yeah, like they weren't gonna be trained like the other doctors and pilots. What's wrong with it? With if it's a DEI hire? Well, I think the issue is, and what he was talking about in that instance was he wanted to make sure they were getting the full training, not to be like, okay, we got to hire 30, get them in. If it's a 6-month class, make it a 3-month class. That's what he's talking about. Those are all the times he's brought that up and he's talked about it. That's what he's talking about, is that type of stuff. They killed him for what he says. Yeah, people want a free speech. Yep. They are all trained the same. That's not true. Unfortunately, that's not true. That's why the conversation was being had. He said George didn't die from that knee on the neck, which is true. I saw the full arrest video. George was already saying he couldn't breathe way before. And the coroner came out and said that he was dying of a drug overdose. It was not the standard protocol. Now, again, it's hearsay. It's okay, but yeah. Also, the arrest video and the police told George to get out of the car. He wasn't listening. Yep. And that was another thing is if he was complying, that position never happens. He was resisting. That's why the position happened. What's up, Bitsy? Bitsy, I hope you're doing well, buddy. I hope you're staying safe. Who would win, Prime McGregor or Diego Lopez? Prime McGregor. Who should fight Strickland next? Give him a fucking... I don't even know. A retirement home fight. Who knows? With that fucking guy. I don't even want to see him fight again. I gotta be honest. Shoot. My phone might be dying. One sec. I gotta get... Wait. Yep, I gotta get my charger. Hold up. Strickland Whitaker. That's not bad. So in my opinion, George Floyd is dead because of George Floyd. Correct, Taryn. 1 second. Ooh, Costa Magomedov. Costa. Strickland pieces up Kyle. I don't think so. Strickland Kyle might be in the works. Ooh. Who do you have in Paulo Magomed? Yeah, Paulo. What's up? I want to see Strickland versus Whitaker or MVP. I think MVP destroys them. I think the Whitaker fight's close. Who wins, Prime Usman or Fluffy at middleweight? Usman. Marvin versus Bruno. Marvin's been getting hit a lot. What's up, Robot? Fighting Nerds brand is in jeopardy if Carlos loses to Leon. I don't think he'll lose to Leon, but yeah. For real, Costa, 85 or 205? 85. Yeah. More experience, more well-rounded. Yeah. I heard the Hooker may be fighting Armin in UFC Equator. Okay. Let me see if that's true. Twitter. I haven't got nothing on this that I know of. Let me see. Bump. Nope. Nothing. Fake news. Which confirmed fight are you most hype for? Islam JDM. I want to see you fight Costa. Okay. Kyle isn't as good as he thinks he is. I think he's pretty damn good. If it wasn't for the 2 eye pokes, that fight was already close as it was. It wasn't like 5-0. I'm Evolve. It was pretty competitive. Quater. Thank you. Hey, Robot. So happy all the nerds have lost. Crazy. So many of my fellow black people called me a sellout because I liked and agreed with Kirk. I haven't done threatening me in my DMs. That you were threatening you? God damn, Taryn. I'm sorry, man. I don't think Tatiana's ready for a champ. Lemos would have finished her with more time. Well, that's okay. I mean, it doesn't matter. She didn't do nothing in the third round. Fighting Nerds GPT over Tom Gunn. No, it's more like, oh yeah. Kyle lost because of Kyle cutting weight twice. I don't think that's why he lost. I thought it was 3-2 I'm Evolve, but I also think the eye poke should have been deducted twice. Once for Borello's as well. And that probably makes it a draw, or you give it to Borello. I mean, you can't poke people in the eye. I think every time you poke someone in the eye, it should be a point. Tara and I have also received backlash for gay people for expressing a similar opinion. The eye pokes. Yep. Kaio is decent everywhere, but he's not excellent at anything. Well, he's an excellent grappler. Why he didn't grapple, I'll never understand. He's an excellent grappler. That's where he excels. That's what I thought he was going to win with. Lolita, yeah, she got reversed and was landing good shots on top. Light heavyweights have so many confirmed fights, I don't even remember. Fair. If they love their life, they better stay away from, because you best believe some split if they are going to try to do harm to me. That's craziness, dude. It's a crazy world out there. Barely landed clean. That's not true. He wobbled I'm Evolve multitude of times with that straight. Crawford would finish Topuria within 4 rounds. Oh, 100%. He gave up on grappling even the Cannonier fight. Yeah, well, that's a little bit different because Cannonier's a little bit more straight. It comes in on straight lines. I'm Evolve's moving. It just doesn't make sense why you're not clinching, why you're not trying to get the back. I just don't understand it. You're a good grappler. In my opinion, he has the out-grapple a high-level grappler to be a great grappler. He hasn't done so. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Who do you got? Reyes, Olberg, Reyes. I don't think Olberg's looked good since the Eor Potiera fight. I know he knocked out Alonzo, but that's morally on Alonzo for rushing him like that. Yeah, I don't think he's looked good in a long time. Reyes via KO 2 rounds. Yep. Would you like to see Crawford finish Topuria? I would. Oh, I would. What are your thoughts on JDM versus Islam fight? I love it. I think it's great. I think a striking matchup. I think people are going to be very surprised on how good Islam's striking is. As the fight goes, I think JDM would have success on the feet, but I do think Islam is going to be able to mix in the grappling, and I think Islam submits JDM probably round 3. For all them people mocking Kirk for the same thing, can you happen to you as well? If someone doesn't like you, you got to say, yeah, what you got to say. And like I said, dude, that's the scary thing. Like I'm live almost every night besides what, Fridays? I'm talking to you guys. It's the same concept. It's just if I was in public doing it. Whether we agree or disagree, that those thoughts on what happened should never even be a thought. I should never have to be worried about my safety. Just an example, obviously. Anybody that's public speaking should never have to worry about safety. What do you think of Sandhagen Dillashaw? I love it. I never see people talking about it, but I thought it was a very good fight. Yep. I'm a Dillashaw fan, so I liked it a lot. Francis Ngannou versus Floyd Mayweather. That's a crazy fight. I also have Reyes spinning elbow for the win. Spinning elbow is the choice 2025. Mrs. Kirk said she is going to continue doing Kirk's work. I'm here for it, man. Oh, yeah, did you catch Erica Kirk's address? When she talked? Of course. Gun violence has become norm in America. We live in a crazy-ass world. Yeah, and people want to be like, it's the gun. I'm sorry, but it's not. It's not how that works. It was a joke. No. I got your raise. You're good. Topuria dissing Crawford, saying he stole his walkout song. The walkout song was, which is Mexican. Topuria is Spanish, not Mexican. We're all a bit Mexican, even the Spanish. I think it's ineffective parenting, not the guns. Well, it's the parenting for sure, but it's also the media. It's also, it's also saying that your president is a Nazi. It's also saying white supremacy and all this stuff. It's everything with that type of thing, To me, the best grappling entertainment fight in the last year was Evolov Aljo. Dude, Clutch, you're 100%. I agree. 100% correct. And I thought Aljo won, I gotta be honest. Best heavyweight striker ever. You probably have to say, like, technically, Mark Hunt. His striking was unbelievable. I would say the best heavyweight of all time is Cain Velasquez. I say what I feel. I don't give a rat's ass. Fuck you and your feelings. Cry me a river. Yeah, and again, we can agree to disagree. That's what we're here for. We don't have to agree on everything. We can talk it out. Yo, what's up, Roger? Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. How would Prime Fedor do in today's UFC? Well, I think he would do well up until about like John, Tom. Shit, he might even be able to beat Tom. What's the topic about? We're just talking about Crawford's fight, talking about UFC Noche, talking a bit about the tragedy a little bit here and there. Jesus is a friend of mine. What's a fight that you like that no one talks about? Ooh. Oh, again, yeah, Donald Cerrone, Razor Rob McCall, WEC. Incredible. It's also respect for one another. 100% Clutch. He would be Volkov level. I think he would smash everybody. Besides, Spaniards are just white people who speak Spanish. I also thought Jonathan Martinez versus Syed Nurmagomedov was a good fight. Yeah, that wasn't a bad fight. It wasn't bad. I had Martinez, or no. I think I had Martinez winning that. Yeah. I'm Mexican, but I give my hats off for Crawford. Yeah. Yep. And, like I said, it's not a diss to Canelo. Canelo was great. All-time great, for sure. It just, I really liked what Crawford presented, and I knew how serious he was. He talked about it when he was on Rogan's last year or 2 years ago after he beat Earl Spence. And, yeah. Colts 2-0. Yep, Colts 2-0. I'm Mexican. I respect Crawford. Daniel Jones doing swell so far. He's doing okay right now. Give it time. Ferguson versus Josh Thompson is an underrated fight. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The ring AI judge had it a draw. Not sure if we can rely on that. Yeah, because Skipper or whatever the fuck it was had it like at one point 8 or like 6-1 Crawford. Again, I had it 10-2 Crawford, maybe 9-3, but it really wasn't that competitive. Like, Canelo was pushing the pace in the later rounds, but he wasn't landing a ton. Do I live in Indianapolis? No. Around. You see the ring official AI judge? Yeah. It had it a draw until the 11th and 12th, and that's where Crawford won it. Yeah. And I was like, huh? It was a fucking draw? No, it was not. That's craziness. 5-5 in between. Canelo has some European DNA in him, mostly from Spain. Not all Mexicans are native. Native. That's a crazy scorecard. I think Canelo won the 4th round, I think it was, when he kept catching Crawford with the straight left, I think it was. Maybe the right. I think it was a straight either way. He kept catching him with that, and then Crawford came back and made his adjustments. Very few are native. He had some Irish blood. Damn. MMA Joey said that Turkey and Dana don't like each other, but provided zero evidence. I mean, he also said, because he was talking about John and Tom Aspinall, and he went hard on John because he was, ducking or whatever. To each its own, but I'm just saying. And, he went hard and was like, Tom Aspinall is the heavyweight champion, and then Rico Van Hooven took him down in the training and all that, and he's like, look at this, Tom Aspinall, not even a champion, he's not active, take the title away from him. It's like, dude, please, you gotta stop the clickbait stuff. Power slap is dumb, and UFC should have promoted kickboxing and Muay Thai. I agree, Taj. Not kickboxing, Muay Thai should have been sent to the UFC. No. Of course, not all Mexicans are native. Mexico is one of the most racial diverse countries in the world. Mexicans are a mixture of, and native is pretty much a mixture. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. All right. I did not know that. I had just seen that he posted that on Twitter a couple days ago, talking about the Van Hooven thing and Tom Aspinall being a champion. It's like, dude, you keep flip flopping. What are we doing here? Or mutts, Jesus. It's not all diverse. They are just mixed. Dana said he wants to do more boxing version of Contender Series. I love that idea. I had a plus 5,000 parlay Hernandez finish, Santiago Luna finish, or Diego Lopez finish. It's on my shorts on YouTube. I posted in the morning before the fight. No one tallied. That's sick. Because I called Diego Lopez by finish, Luna by finish, and the Hernandez by finish. So yeah, I like that. I also don't agree with Joey's takes about Ngannou in the PFL. He basically defends Ngannou, even though Ngannou pretty much scammed the PFL. You're correct. How much did you bet? 17 to 1, $8.99. Goddamn clutch, great job, buddy. Told you Bud Crawford would win. I'm genius. Good call there, River Rat. How would I don't even know who that is. Some Mexicans are white too, but those types of Mexicans have European descent. Just look at the reference. Mike Beltran, he's a white guy, but he's also Mexican, mostly European origin. Okay. Joey's a grifter. Yeah, I don't know. I appreciate Joey, but some of the comments he had made, yeah. Do you think Islam could beat Prime GSP? No. Whack? Sup? Whack what? You see John Anik and Andre Ward seem to not like each other? I did see that. I don't know what was going on there. Maybe it's just because Andre Ward is a boxing head and Anik's an MMA guy. I don't know. I didn't think about this before, but Ngannou acts like he cares about fighters, but then he almost tanked the PFL, which is one of the only options for fighters if they can't make it to the UFC. Yeah, they have like other like countries, the fighters like OSW, Octagon, those types of things, but you're correct. Taryn Brown, mostly European origin and mostly narrative origin is not the norm. The norm is mixed, is all I'm saying. Probably shouldn't have ended so we wouldn't have the monopoly. Maybe I'm wrong, but it seemed like Ward and Kellerman were kind of snubbing Anik for contributing to the commentary during the fight. I didn't hear it because I was live during it, so I don't even know what he said, what they were saying. Anik once said Ward would get finished by a mediocre MMA fighter, and Ward never liked that. I mean, he's correct. Islam is my favorite fighter at the moment, but I just don't know how about this matchup, bro. Well, I do. I think JDM will do well. He doesn't have one-punch power, so that's a little good too. Islam's a good striker, sneaky power as well. Good straights, good kicks, obviously. Obviously, I'm not saying it just because the Volk fight still has good kicks before that. And he's a good grappler. JDM makes mistakes on the ground. He barely hurt Bilal. That tells me there a lot. And he gets hit, so... Yeah, I like Islam by sub in that matchup. For sure. Bilal has a great chin, though, bro. Yeah, sure. But he was hitting him a lot. That's the point. Like, yeah, he has a good chin, but JDM hit him a lot. And only really hurt him in that 5th round. My favorite food? Ooh. My favorite meat's chicken. So probably some rice and chicken. I like that a lot. Really want to see Ilya versus Islam. I agree. My Spanish and native roots totally. Oh, okay. Islam subs JDM and any 55er currently. Wasn't it amazing when he took Dustin Poirier's leg and took him down, whipping it, high level, man? Dude, that was so sick. So sick. That's just like Russians who come from Dagestan just look like Arabic, but Russians who come from Moscow look more like white, blue eyes, blonde hair. You don't really that in Dagestan. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, what is your favorite food? Yeah, like chicken, rice, pasta. I like pasta. Steak is good, certain ways. Mushrooms are great. I love mushrooms. I like hot sauce. Yeah, I don't think he subs Armin, but he controls him majority of the time. I think he KO. Who are we talking about fighting Armin? Pizza or pasta? Pizza. I also don't like how Ngannou would hit his opponents after knocking them out. Bad character, in my opinion. Well, I mean, some of that is the referee needs to get there. Sometimes you're just in the moment, still fighting. Sometimes it's hard to let that up. I don't know if that's a bad character. It's like Dan Henderson smashed on Bisbee. I don't think Dan Henderson's a bad guy. Islam via Darsh book it? Yep. Sourdough? No. Just look at the Islam Khabib, Hamzat. Those guys are Russian, but they have an Arabic look to them. That's true. I made Beria. Oh my God, clutch. Oh, dude, you're killing me. Those things are so good. What's your most favorite foreign dish? Foreign. Ugh. Foreign. I don't know if I eat anything foreign besides like ramen. I like me some ramen. That's probably it, to be honest. Like Sergey Pavlovich is Russian, but he looks nothing like Islam, Hamzat, or Khabib. That's true. Uncultured American. RJ, what's up? Appreciate you. Peterian. Everything he said is foreign. Yo, Fight Milk, what's up, buddy? Garlic naan is so damn fire, yo. Never had that. I don't mean this in a troll way. Does your wife also have autism? No. Not at all. Literally everything you said is foreign. Oh, really? I'm free. Free of what? Oh, my bad. I'm working, so I didn't hear what he said. No, you're good. You're good. Pasta, pizza, etc. The timeout? Oh, I don't remember what it was. Matchmaking here, Vinci's Oliveira versus Sugar Sean. I like that fight. I like that fight. I like it. It's all Italian. That's foreign. Oh, there you go. Do I stream on TikTok? No. No. What even is American food? Chicken, maybe? You get a lot of views on TikTok. I had one a while ago. For one, it's just drama, and I'm married for almost 13 years. I just don't give a shit about that type of stuff. And it wasn't doing well. Again, I work 7 days a week. It's so hard for me to do that stuff and to have more. Hopefully, when I keep growing this and stuff, I can have a little bit more time home, especially for my wife, my kids, and stuff like that. But right now, I just don't have the time, unfortunately. About Jones and Bus, I'll leave it there. Oh, okay. My parents thought I had autism as a child because I stopped speaking for 2 to 3 years as a toddler after getting my MMR shot. Oh, okay. The likes would help you get more views. That's fair. Now if I go see the Russia people over there, oh yeah, yeah, it's a lot, RJ. Maybe some variations of fried chicken, hot dogs, barbecues. I like barbecues. I like hot dogs, chili dogs. I like fried chicken is okay if it's done right. Yes, if it's done right. I do agree. Pay-per-view. I'm not trying to like disregard what you're saying. Max would smoke Gene. I think so. Your family must be grateful for you. I hope so. Yeah. It's hard. It's hard on the mind, but you enjoy your job at all? No. God, no. I've done it for 2 years straight now. I've been at my job for 7, but that part. Favorite QB all time, Rogers. But that's really about it. What else is American food? Steak, that type of meat. Apples, I think. Oranges, because I think that's from Florida. I don't know. Meatloaf? I'm not really for sure. We worked for an aircraft, aerospace company. Do you care about movie soundtracks? If so, what are your most favorites ones? I'm not like I don't dislike it. It's just not something um, I like go out of my way to look for. But I like the Dead Silence soundtrack. American food is great. Southern food, especially. I'm from Florida, and food here is amazing. Ooh, okay. Are you good at geography, MMA now? No. What you think of Mexican food is a top five for me? Um, Probably top five. My wife is probably my favorites. Probably my wife's favorite food is Mexican food. Naming fruits is wild. Hot dogs, chili dogs aren't bad. Fried chicken. Hold on, I'll ask. Hey, is Mexican food your favorite food? No, just asking me if Mexican was in my top five. I said I think it's my wife's favorite. Huh? Yeah, your favorite? Yeah, okay. Just asking. Yeah, top five. Or no, number one, sorry. Number one. All steak is European, apples, oranges were in the rest of the world. Oh, okay. Fight milk. Already done that. Scroll up. I saw someone in another stream talk about Juicy Lucy. Have you ever tried that? I don't even know what the fuck that is. I thought you were talking about Juicy J. Hamburger were originally from Hamburg, Germany, but perfectly and popularized in USA. Oh, okay. Okay. I do like hamburgers. You're from Scotland? Appreciate you. That's sick. Smoked brisket, barbecue ribs, pulled pork, fried chicken, waffles, dirty rice, mac and cheese. I'm not a big fan of mac and cheese. Dirty rice, I fucking love. Never had chicken and waffles. Pulled pork's great. Pulled pork's all right. Barbecue ribs are great. Smoked brisket's incredible. Probably my favorite thing, to be honest. Indian, Mexican, Italian food is the best. Y'all can't keep everything else. Honestly, in that order, I've never had Indian, but I really, really want it. So I guess that's automatically three. But I would go Italian food, Mexican, Indian. But if I have Indian, I know I'll love it, and it'll be Indian, Italian, Mexican. I'd be really confused on Kentucky sometimes because some people will call it a Midwest state, some will call it Southern state. I don't know which one it is, honestly. Yeah, you got me there. I got grandparents that live there. I've never been there in my life. Either way, there wasn't perfect in the U.S., only popularized. Juicy Lucy is a cheeseburger, but the cheese is stuffed in the meat. Oh, okay, I know what I haven't had it, but I know what you're talking about, yeah. Clutch attitude mac and cheese is in British. How many hours do you work, you think? 60. The rest is already done. Barbecue, hot dogs, and fried chicken. That's why I'm grinding on this. I just got the 4,500 subs. Just working, going at it. I was live twice yesterday for what? A little over 6 hours for the UFC card, and then I did the co-main and the main event for the boxing, 2 hours and 20 minutes or so, and then here I am again. And I got Dominic Reyes, Carlos Olberg predictions out, and I got the Junior Tafa and Ibo co-main event predictions out already as well. Again, super chats are always super helpful, so I appreciate you guys. Here we go. Waffles wasn't done. What? The rest is already done. Barbecue, hot dogs, and fried chicken. Oh, okay. As soon as I saw the word juicy, I immediately thought of birria tacos for the win. Oh, God, they're so good. So there's like 4 things that make up American food. Yeah. Is Kentucky a southern state or a Midwest? Don't know. Sounds southern. Let me see. What's the... Kentucky? Is Kentucky... let's see. Southern state? Yes. Yes, Kentucky is considered a southern state due to its economic and culture characteristics. Yep. It can also be recognized as a commonwealth, leading to some debate about its classification. I'm a car salesman and also try to do MMA content. Just started subscribing to your channel. Dude, Clutch, I appreciate you. You know what? You know what, buddy? I appreciate you. Fuck. Come on. As soon as I guess the panel opens up for the thing, I'll damn, I don't know. Kentucky is Midwest in my opinion. It was Confederate. What? What's your most favorite type of pizza? I like Chicago deep dish. I've only had Chicago deep dish one time in my life. Great though, for sure. My favorite type of pizza? Gosh. Regular, I guess I don't have a favorite. My favorite pizza of all time, I'm a pepperoni guy. I don't like sausage. I'm a pepperoni guy. And I've never been to Chicago, or New York. Chicago deep dish is the anatomy of American culture. Has to be the OG pepperoni. Yep, absolutely, Clutch. When I visited America a few years back, the thing that sticks out to me, so many sweet foods for breakfast. Yep, cereals are fair enough, but pancakes and waffles as everyday food, wild, not normal in the UK. I've heard that. Yes, Taj, I like pineapple on my pizza. Tuesday, what's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Yes, I like pineapple on my pizza. 100%, I like it. I'm a fan. At first, I thought you were from South MMA. Now you kind of have that look. I was thinking maybe Tennessee or Alabama. Nope, never even been. I've been to Tennessee because my wife's dad lives there. But no, I'm from Indiana. I paid the price for counting out Lopez yesterday. Yes, sir. Again, dude, I hope you're doing well. Appreciate seeing you in the chat. Yeah, hope you're doing well, buddy. Appreciate the support. You've been around a long time, so I appreciate it. 10 times. Never bet against the Pez. Yeah, the abomination. I cannot abide. In hindsight, I should have put more on Lopez. He fought much better competition than Silva. That's what I said, too. That's what I said. And Bryce Mitchell was able to catch him a few times with some straights, and he's not great. Indiana, you watching Wrestling Palooza? Again, I just don't have the time. Probably not. Advice for someone trying to find God? I'm not religious. There's a lot of issues I have with myself finding it, but my wife does. Our kids are, but I'm not religious for my own personal problems, probably. I don't know. Another good thing about the United States is we have a bunch of different cities and states. Yeah, Hawaiian pizza is actually Canadian. Okay. Did you see T.O. looking to box Crawford after his big win? Crawford would absolutely maul T.O. You are an atheist. It's not that I don't believe in anything. I just, gosh. I just think when we're gone, we're gone. God, I hate to say that. There's so many things that are like, that I've heard in my life, like when bad things happen. I was like, well, it's their time. I was like, the fuck do you mean it was their time? I don't like those answers with that type of stuff. I don't know. That's okay, Taj. I'm perfectly fine with that. You know, it doesn't offend me. I mean, I'm not trying to offend anybody either. It's just, you could tell Gene didn't like the constant forward pressure from Lopez and went crazy for a finish. He could have won with better game plan and cooler head. I just think the more experience, he would have done better. He would have picked his shots, knowing that he was still connecting on Lopez, and just bide your time. Just keep doing what you're doing. But yeah, Taryn, no, you're not. Get the fuck out of here. Materialist. Gene wasn't ready for Lopez. Nope. Nope. But he got there because he's a finisher. You think there is a good probability that exists? I don't believe in it, so I would probably say no. Otherwise, if I thought there was a possibility of it, why would I not believe in it? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Say hi to the kitty. Say hi to the kitty. Hello. So that's atheist. Okay. But people were so high on him going into that Lopez fight. Yes, they were. And again, it's just, you just didn't think about it, didn't know. And again, Gene was having moments. He wasn't outclassed. It looked like it was about to be, but you think homosexuality is immortal? My cousin is getting gay married in October. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't care. Is it what I would want for like my son? No, just because I want grandchildren. But again, you can adopt. So I don't care. It doesn't hurt me. It doesn't affect me. Like what you want, just be respectful. I don't think anybody should be called out for it. You can be respectful without agreeing with it. Just you know, if they're happy, I don't care. I was joking. I'm not okay. Ironic with you looking like Jesus and all. I know, right? Volk has now found his new Max Holloway to be any contender that dares challenge Volk because he's his to beat. Okay. Dogs are so much better than cats. I have a kitty, so I would like a dog, but I've always loved cats. Always loved cats. But I do appreciate you guys. Make sure you're slapping that like button. Help out the stream. What, Rays? Gene should have fought Emmett before Lopez to get some rounds on him. Gene would have beaten Emmett, but look, Ilya definitely helped him fighting Emmett. I disagree. I think the shots that Lopez was able to catch Gene with are great, but Emmett hits like a Mack truck, and he has a great chin. Great chin. I struggle with gay thoughts myself, but I feel confident with my religious beliefs, so I abstain. Okay, and you be you. Not to be weird, dude. I mean, I don't know. I respect that MMA now because some parents will disown their children for being. I mean, no, you know. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I wouldn't do that. That's crazy to me. Joke on from the Onion. Oh, okay. Lopez finishes YAIR. Yes. Crazy trauma dump. Dude, you like whatever you want to like. Come on. Come on. So you think Emmett can finish Gene? Yes. Absolutely. What's up, Rodriguez? Do you think Topuria versus Makhachev is going to happen? Yeah. 100% I think it's going to happen. Lopez Volk rematch needs to happen. I agree. Yeah, you're the biggest clown at featherweight. Dude, Fight Milk, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. Wasn't trying to be weird about it, but my soul is trying to figure shit out. Dude, you're good. You don't have to explain. You're fine. You're fine. My guy says not to be weird after all that shit. It's no problem, guys. It's no problem. No problem. Sorry I made you uncomfortable, Rays. Nah, Rays is just being Rays. He's good. I'll stick to MMA in the chat. Dude, you're good. You're good. Out of the blue, though, reminds me of the Family Guy meme. Especially men, they hate when their sons are. Yeah, I mean, it's not what I would be like. Let's go, you know. Just because I want grandkids. But again, there's adoption. It's just, you know, it's one of those things. In a weird way, Arnold Allen could beat Lopez. He's shown such elite skills in all of his fights. He just needs to put it together, maybe believe in himself more. The belief is there. I disagree, though. I think Gene would absolutely KO Arnold Allen. His chin's not great. I am good. It just caught me off guard. Can't believe Cowboys defense made Russ look like Pat Mahomes today. You're right about that. Give me Volk or Aljo over Volk Larone. Ooh, okay. I like that. If I had kids, I said a son, of course I would want my son to like girls, but if he doesn't, oh well. I'm still going to love him no matter what. Exactly. Exactly. Yes. No ways, Jesus. I figured you were joking. Bop, 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 bop. But it is almost midnight here. I appreciate you guys. I will be live again tomorrow. I'll have some breakdowns come out tomorrow as well. Sorry, people try to blame parents if a child is gay, which I don't agree with, because how is that the parents' fault? Exactly. That's 100% true. Imagine someone has like 5 kids for this precise reason and everyone turns out. That would be crazy. That'd be crazy. But I do appreciate you guys. I hope you stay safe. I'll see you tomorrow night. As always, take care. Appreciate you. Peace.